everybody. All right. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Did notifications go out tonight? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, all right. So, how is everyone tonight? So, how we all doing tonight? We good? Who's in here? Yes. Good evening. It's kind of chilly here too, but I can't wait till tomorrow. We're gonna. Whoa! Look at that. He just straight ran the sign. Well, it's me myself right now. Apple's at home. We got the grandkids, but tomorrow morning we're gonna go out of town for the day. We're gonna go to San Diego and go out and just relax with the grandkids and our youngest boy. So, what should the topic be tonight, folks? No, in regards to the press release from Bakersfield PD, I wasn't so much, upset, disappointed with it because I know they're going to hold a lot of information back right now. They're going to hold a lot back. Hello, Justin. And they're holding back the information for good cause, They have what appears to be a major crime. Actually two major crimes because you got two people. So what it comes down to is it comes down to the fact of, Linda Duran. I'm drawing a blank. What area are you in, Linda Duran? Yeah, I did see it on America's Most Wanted, definitely. It's getting out there now. I figured once it did hit to a larger law enforcement agency that it would get more publicity. It's going to get more airtime. I truly feel that Bakersfield PD is going to wind up cracking it. I know Cal City busted their hump on it. It's just they're a small law enforcement agency, so they don't have the force that Bakersfield does. Oh, look at that. Guy passed me doing about 80 on one of the main roads out here with no lights. Wow. Smart ones. No, I have not heard back and a confirmation from them yet. I'm sure it's. I mean, it's. You know, it's going to be interesting what winds up happening with this case. That's my thoughts. I think there may wind up being multiple arrests in regards to this case. I hope there's multiple arrests in this case. Because it seems like there was more than just those couple people involved. You know, I mean, it just feels like individuals are covering it up. They're hiding it. Santos. Avenue Q. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm kind of tired. Nope. Apple's not with me tonight. She's home with the grandkids. And Justin, so you know, and all the others. Tomorrow we will be leaving town probably about 11 a.m. And we will be back on Thursday. We are going to be going to San Diego for a day. We're going to go out there with the grandkids and our youngest son. We will be taking them out to San Diego to a beautiful place. We're going to meet up with Richard Monge and his wife. There's a lot of info out there about Gloria Huerta, about what happened, but we gotta wait, you know. I mean, there's all kinds of things that people are saying there's not just one person involved in it, there's multiple people involved in it, and we gotta wait till we get facts before we actually talk about what it is. We are going to probably we're going to probably one of our favorite places, not our favorite. My favorite place is going to Texas. But the Bahia Resort in San Diego is an amazing place. But they did something horrible to that girl. You know, that's what's been stated. And the family needs justice. They definitely need justice on the case, that's for sure. What was said was done is disgusting. And there's multiple people that names are floating. I'm not going to put names, but I know people are watching that are familiar with this case. You know who you are. It's going to wind up coming out who you are and what happened to her. And I would suggest you call or turn yourselves in, because it's very disturbing who and what happened, from my understanding. But we can't put out that information until we have the facts. And this is definitely not a cold case. It's currently being worked by homicide. So this case is not going to go cold. The people that did this, they got to know that they are going to be held responsible for what they did to Gloria Huerta. And then the other one also is going to be Monique Figueroa. It's been very cold the last couple of days, and I do remember Monique's father saying that the cold really bothers him. But I will definitely be doing a major interview with him in regards to it, and then also interviewing others very soon on that. And anybody that has information, please either call law enforcement or you can call us. You can call us on our shop phone, which is 661-456-6978. Or you can leave anonymous information at avnewscrew@yahoo.com. Or you can leave it on our main page, which is AV News Crew page on Facebook. And as far as the West family, we are not putting that on the sidelines, that's for sure. You know, we're going to stay with that until something happens in the case. You know, something's got to happen. That's not going to go a cold case. And I guarantee, I know Bakersfield PD, with how they're working it, they're not going to let it go cold. Justice will be served for those boys. But I mean, as far as with Gloria Huerta, there's information out there that somebody actually made financial purchases under her name not too long after she went missing. But I guess we are back. We went somewhere, but we're back now. That was weird once again. YouTube's at it again. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why it keeps happening. There's no reason for it to be going off, because it's on a device that's being held. I feel like maybe I'm being punished by YouTube or something. I don't know why. But I'm gonna pull in over here. I'm gonna go pull up over here and park, folks, while we talk, so it doesn't kick us out again. I'll pull up over here. Give me a second, folks. All right. So here we go. So anyways, that right there, folks, is a friend of mine's place. AB Smoke. But I know we all have a ton of questions about what's going on. Let me see. It could have been a dead zone. Yeah. You know, somebody truly used some of her finances approximately a month after she went missing. And it was in two different areas. If I'm correct, one area was in Monrovia, and the other area was actually in Bakersfield. Now, isn't that ironic? No, I'm not looking at getting food right now. I actually, I'm not real hungry right now. I had some awesome shrimp tacos tonight. Well, because of how long it had been in regards to it, you know, they got to do some serious investigations into it, into who may have been spending the money in shopping, you know, Monrovia and Bakersfield. I mean, yep, I went to the Morisco's truck, Justin. Most likely the videos were gone because it wasn't found out for a couple months later. I can't discuss what source of income was used or anything like that because it's currently a open investigation, which is currently, my understanding, a homicide investigation also. Oh, shrimp tacos are amazing. I love shrimp tacos. I love seafood, but especially shellfish, but I have an issue. For some reason, when I eat seafood, especially shellfish or pork, I wind up with my feet swelling. They say I don't have gout, but my feet swell up. Oh, oh, he actually makes, oh my lord. Um, La Barquita Morisco's truck, he makes his own smoky, spicy sauce that goes on top of them, and it's amazing. My understanding, it was a trailer. And there's been multiple stories to go around about what actually happened to it. I think it's been too long for the footage to be pulled because usually stores and gas stations only keep it for so long unless there's like a major crime that's happened that they know of. And at this point, they didn't know that there was a major crime. I don't get sick from seafood. My feet just swell. I love seafood. And trust me, I love sushi, you know. I'm a foodie. I love food. I have not gone into any shock from seafood, thank God, but I do have an EpiPen because I'm allergic to bees. The most interesting case that I've worked, well, so far, in a weird kind of way, the missing toddlers case has been all over the place, you know? But the craziest one I'm going to say was Jesus Chuy Guzman. Yes, I don't really know the recruiter, but I know they had other personnel that were at that location that day too. Huh. Now that's interesting. I never heard that one about, you know, with the shellfish. But Kern County does have a lot of cold cases. LA County has a lot of cold cases too. J6 and 10th East. Huh. You know, Honestly, for the size of town, for the population size in Cal City, they have a large number.
135, mention 129, squad 135, 1139 James Accord, Carpenter Drive. LA 51, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that. 129, squad 135, just go to reading 135, 1139 James Accord, Carpenter Drive, year 10. 17, Cyclones Rescue BLS, Sheriff on scene. 11911, Washington Boulevard, Lawrence Avenue.
Well, in regards to investigations of people I know, not a lot. But there was one that I know watches also, and I wound up covering a off-duty deputy that wound up hitting a bunch of parked cars drunk. And it wound up that I knew the guy since he was a kid. And he did lose his job as law enforcement. But I've talked to him after, and he's actually a good guy, He made a mistake, but now he works elsewhere, and he's very happy where he's working. There's been a whole lot of attempted and child abductions and child abductions through the pandemic, too. Nubby fingers can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Hello, Purple Knights. And by the way, hello to everybody that's in here.
Attention Pontiac, so there is one needed. It's going to be 5 just occurred. 430 West Honda Boulevard at UPD. Room 317, 430 West Honda Boulevard. Informant collecting name did call. Hit informant several times and shown tribute. He's in the room wearing gray and black sweatshirt. Like red hat. Informant stated. That checks in the room. Text 363 was there responding unit in 1 place.
I actually know quite a few law enforcement officers, and I'm friends with quite a few. Many years ago, I was being watched by law enforcement. My night's going actually pretty wonderful at Texas Life. Everybody thinks that well, I won't say everybody, a lot of people think that all cops are bad, but usually the people that think cops are bad are the ones that are out doing bad. Myself, I used to be the same way, but then I figured out, hey, at that point, It sounds like a major hit and run. But a lot of people, they always. But what I was saying, anyways, before I started listening to that call, was, what it came down to was, I figured out even when I was on the wrong side of the law, I wasn't always good, but I figured it out that my job was to break the law at that point, and their job was to catch me. I mean, a lot of people blame the cops for a lot of stuff. Hey, a lot of cops do stuff also that's wrong. But we just gotta pay attention to what we're doing, keep on track, just like they do. I was really on the wrong side for quite some time. And I'm proud of myself for changing my ways. And not everybody understands that. But, hey, life is what we make it, folks. A lot of people don't understand all that, but life is what you make it. Nobody else can make your life. Oh, some of the cops that are my friends now, I was actually on their radar years ago. And, some people just will not accept the fact that they may be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If somebody else is wrong, especially if it's in regards to one of the cases, and I see that they're putting out misinformation, I'm going to do whatever I can to get the information to correct it. Oh, Apple's on, folks. Y'all can say hi now. She's there. Wait, I said, might be related to who? Wow, that's moving way too fast for me now. Well, Apple, you better... Woo, Apple, everybody's saying hi to you. And that young lady right there, Apple, is what keeps me grounded. She keeps me looking forward. But in regards to the boys case, all we can do now basically is wait and see what we can get from law enforcement shortly. I'll try calling them again tomorrow. But then in regards to Gloria Huerta, I'm going to start investigating that all the way back to where it started. I went by the house and the house is pretty rugged. It's a bunch of trailers actually where they live. But I'm gonna, start it out there. I know of a couple people that were possibly involved. I'm gonna start looking into them because they should not. Oh, look at that. Oop, that thing's blinking at me. And it told me to slow down. The drama, I don't really like drama, but I don't like people putting out false information also. There was a lot of false information that was put out. And I would rather have the truth out there. Sometimes the truth hurts, but we need the truth out instead of lies.
1319 via Esperanza via Allegra. If you think about it, you go back and you think about what a couple of the statements that the chief said. Very suspicious. Possible foul play. Oh, wait, do I have it? I do. Let me check our mail, folks. Squad 131. But he said that, foul play. He said those boys did not walk out that gate by themselves. The only way they would have got out of there was with help. And I still don't believe they walked out those side gates because there were no shoe prints. Engine in Squad 172, difficulty breathing, 811, Eucalyptus Avenue, Unit 127, Hyde Park Boulevard. Okay, if you're trying to send an email, send it to AV Apple Victor NEWSCREW at yahoo.com. Where is Adam Williams 04 Victor? Come on, dude. Adam Williams 04 Victor. Oh, no. He's gonna have to move that. Ay. Putting pressure is not going to actually work. I know Bakersfield is busting their hump now. I won't say the boys were never there because 43651 San Francisco, 4361 San Francisco.
it just, one of the neighbors said he saw little kids there. Right after they moved in. Yeah, well, wait. Who said what? Oh. Yeah, well, as far as going out there, I didn't know either, and I drove out there the other day. I drove right through the property. I drove down the side of their property. I looked on the property. It's very sketchy out there. That area is very sketchy out there where Gloria Huerta was. It's extremely sketchy. And by looking at it, you know, I haven't met the people yet. I haven't seen them. No, I'm not talking about that footage. I'm talking about one of the other neighbors that he was off camera and stated that right after they moved into that house, he saw little kids. But then after that, he never saw the kids anymore. He only saw the adoptive parents walking the dogs. Oh, I can actually go back through my footage from the other day and figure out how many there actually were there. There was a lot of trailers out there. Yes, my understanding is her trailer disappeared, and there's been multiple stories about what happened to her trailer and what happened to her. Well, there's been multiple things. The trailer could have just been moved because it wasn't a mobile home. It was like a travel trailer. And the other thing, there's been multiple conversations about what happened to it. It's been stated that the trailer was cut up and transported. It was stated that the trailer was just transported. It was stated the trailer was transported into Lancaster, to a couple different places, possibly in Lancaster. It was just a travel trailer. See, the sad part is thanks to the ACLU and to certain politicians, criminals actually have more rights, basically, than victims. And that's the truly sad part about it.
Channel 31 David Houston, family name 17556 Highway.
There is multiple tips about where everything happened, so.
You guys, brother having a mental breakdown. Yelling for the background. Line disconnected, no answer. Call back. Confirm code 6 or code 4 for home. Your family 2558 for home.
And crazy about Mercury, that is truly disgusting, but that's truly how it is because of the way politicians made it.
Sounds like they're doing point 97 highway.
You know, we're going to try and keep real news. You know, I don't want to bring any, true speculation. I want to bring facts. Well, I think the reason the police actually made that statement is about assumptions is because there's been so much, excuse my French, bullcrap from YouTube channels that are dragging this case through the mud, dragging anybody involved with the case through the mud. Look what happened with neighbor Mike. He got drugged through the mud because he had video footage. You know, it's sad, but that's my guess. That's why they're saying, please don't make assumptions, because there's been so much crap out there involving this case that, I mean, it kind of is impeding the case in ways. And I mean, whew. So many people. I watch a lot of different ones, and I shut a lot of them off because of the garbage that's out there and people saying this person and that person. That's just like, I mean, I was blamed for putting up the pictures of Doug. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't do it. I was not even in that area when it occurred. And I was live as I drove out of that town, as I stay live now, because I was getting nervous about my safety in that town. You know, and that's it's truly sad when you worry about your safety in a town. You shouldn't have to worry about that. There's no reason you should be having to worry about your safety in a town where you're actually covering a news story. Yeah, I'm glad Mike came forward because, you know, and Mike's not the only one that has view of that house. Jesse across the street, his view was different. And then another neighbor across the street, he is the one that said he saw little children at that home. But he couldn't state which children they were.
Only into the 459 now. Forward does not hear anything.
I'm going to say, in regards to Gloria's case, we're going to run into craziness. There's no doubt in my mind. We're going to run into some insanity with that case because of the type of people that are involved. There's always crazies. I know there's always going to be crazies in it, folks. But I'm going to shut down early tonight, folks. I got to get up early tomorrow morning. I got to go get the Chick-fil-A. They donate to our organization, the nonprofit Sophia Elizabeth Foundation, to help feed people. And I'm going to go in and spend time with my grandkids and my beautiful wife. And if I can't sleep, I'll come back on a little later. But everybody, thank you. And we will talk to you all soon. Everyone have a blessed night. God bless you all. Well, the part that got me about Cal City, I'll let you all know. When you go into a city, And one of the big businessmen out there makes a statement not only to you, but to others. He says, people don't get killed in Cal City, they just disappear. Think about how you would take that. That's what I heard. Oh, we're going to have a blast. I'm going to, but think about it, folks. What would you say if somebody said that? It wasn't just me that he said it to. He said it to other people. And then the fact that they were telling people they could get rich off of doing a movie out there, that's disgusting. That's foul individuals. But everybody have a blessed night. God bless you all. We'll be talking to you soon. Yeah, that's definitely a threat to me. But you all have a blessed one. God bless you all. We talk to you all soon. Have a blessed night, everybody. Stay safe. Stay warm.